And so you and I have it where we have just another day. Another day. Today is another day. So I want to welcome you into another day where you and I get to make a decision as to what our day is going to be like and what our life is going to be like. You see, we can always look to the end of our life and wonder, how long am I going to live? Or am I going to, how old will I be when I'm going to die? We can always rack our brains with that and just be stressed out. Or we can understand that death is a part of life. And not only that, but today is just another day that leads to the next day, that leads to the next day, to the next week, and then months and years that is going to make up my whole life. And so today I need to be mindful that I get to make decisions that impact tomorrow. And I get to make more decisions tomorrow that impact next week and next month and next year and the years to come. Who I am, who I'm going to be, what my reputation is, what kinds of things make up my purpose. What kinds of ways do I think? I get to decide what my emotions do, how strong of a person I am. I decide that. You see, I need to know that every single day I'm making decisions, and you and I have to make decisions concerning what we think about the things that are going on around us. I was just talking to somebody a little bit ago and I said, you have to decide what kinds of thoughts you're thinking. You need to make strong decisions as to what your emotions are going to do, because your thoughts and your emotions, they can take you on a roller coaster ride, and they can take you around and around like a tornado until they're swirling all the way down and taking you down with them. Thought after thought after thought, and you don't even know what direction it's going to take. You don't know the length that it will go. It's almost like sometimes we make a little joke, my neighbor's grass versus our grass. And it's almost as though we can never get our grass cut at the same time. So we might just get our grass cut, and then our neighbor's grass is growing all these thousands of weeds all over the place. The grass is growing and you see it. It's almost as though you cannot walk through the grass next door without your knees getting scraped up by something that you don't even know is in there. There's flowers there, but there's weeds there. And if you go a little bit deeper, you might find some things that you don't suspect is there. And if you go a little deeper than that, some things might find you. And that's a little bit scary. So you just step back. You get to decide. I get to decide whether or not to step into that level of their yard or not. It's not my yard. It wasn't intended to be my yard. I get to decide what my grass is going to look like. So every other week, I'm cutting down the grass. And even in 1 week, I'm going to look and see what's in my yard that I may need to pick up, or I need to clean up or move out of the way so that my children can play safely, so that I can go in and out without being concerned of what I'm going to step on or what things are going to look like. We're going to spray, because it's that season where the wasps are coming back out and they have nests that are in different places, and you're going to decide how to pull these things out and down so that they don't pile up and become too much for you to have to handle. You want to live here. We want to live here safely, and we want to live every single day with the security of mind to know that everything is going to be okay, day after day after day. See, I can recognize that with my natural life. But when it comes to my mind, the things that are going on the inside, if I am a wise person, I will begin to understand that it works the same way. I get to decide, what do I think every day, daily decisions. What do I think about this process? Do I think my life is good, or do I just consider the negative things to be challenges that I have to overcome? Or do I say, my life is bad? What do I say about my relationship? Do I say, everybody likes me, nobody accepts me? Or do I decide maybe I need to put forth more effort into the relationships around me, because I know that God's word is true? Whatever I sow, I'm going to reap. And definitely what I sow into God, he's going to pour back out onto me, not just at the same measure, but double and triple and hundredfold even. I have to know and believe that God's word is not just true for that person over there. When I see them succeeding, I need to know that his word is true for me and that I am able to prosper when I'm obedient. I need to make a daily decision that in spite of how this situation made me feel, or how much stress I may be feeling right now, or how when that person looked at me, gave me a little anxiety, or it made me feel oppression, or a certain pressure that I was not prepared for. I don't even know where it came from. I need to decide with my mouth what these things will be. And I need to decide with my heart what direction I'm going to go in. So this is a daily, it's not just daily, it's moment by moment deciding, you know what? I thought I was going to be in this certain place by this amount of time. One moment. Come back here. Go back in the garage. Go back in the garage. Yes. I need to decide. Thank you for waiting. I get to decide. It doesn't matter where I thought I'd be in my life or in this year. If I had these plans by this time, I was going to make these types of moves with my family. I get to decide how to feel about it. Maybe I can have a surety in my heart and mind that God is working every single thing out for my good. And I can have security in that. I can take comfort in that. And when things are not exactly what I thought they would be, I can know that my God, he's so high and lifted up that he can see so much greater. And his perspective, the aerial view from which he can see my whole life, it is perfect. And it's perfectly crafted out and drawn out for me. I just have to trust it. I need to trust him and trust my journey. And I need to put forth the effort that it takes for me in order to make sure that I have the right heart, the right motives, the right mindset throughout the whole process. That's our choice. Every single day we're making choices and we're making daily decisions about what we think and what we feel. And I got to put forth the right amount of effort. So do you. So God bless you. And I pray that you and I can go forward understanding that today, how I respond to today is going to help me in how I respond to tomorrow, or it's going to hurt me. And my tomorrow is going to make up the week and then the next week. And my weeks are going to yield into the months and then the years. And I get to decide whether I am going to succeed or fail. I'm going to decide whether I'm going to prosper or I'm going to have lack, whether that be outwardly or inwardly. But it is up to me, because God is already setting things up to prosper me. He's already setting things up because that was his desire. It really has nothing to do with me. It's about his glory. It's about his goodness. It's about his pleasure. That's what he wants. He wants his kingdom set up, and he wants me to be a part of it. He invites me to take part in it. And as he's inviting me, I get to decide whether I'm going to actually take part in it with joy, or I'm going to complain and feel like this is not fair, this is not good, things are not hard, and my will is not being done, and I'm just not happy about it. When I do that, then I, in a sense, saying that God is not good, he is not faithful, and I am rejecting his will for my life. And when I reject his will, then I become a rejected person, because whatever I sow, I reap. When I disobey him, I'm going to see a life of disobedience all around me, because whatever I'm sowing, I'm going to reap. So I sow goodness and I sow love because I want to reap goodness and I want to reap love. I sow mercy, especially when people don't deserve mercy, because I want to reap mercy from people and I want to reap mercy from the Lord, because I don't deserve it, but I truly need it every single day. So we get to decide today, tomorrow, next week, next month, what that looks like in every single situation and circumstance in our lives. So let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it together. God bless you. All have a blessed day.